Courtroom Shenanigans. Welcome to the first episode of Courtroom Shenanigans. Today we feature the top 10 list of relatives to murder victims who attacked their killers. So with no time to waste, let's get into this. At number 10 on the list, we have mother and uncle of 16-year-old Diamond Alvarez. Diamond was shot and killed by her boyfriend Frank De Leon Jr. During the victim impact statement, Alvarez's mother started walking toward De Leon Jr. Before Diamond's uncle jumped over the desk and tackled the convicted killer, De Leon's mother also joined in. "19-year-old Frank De Leon Jr. accepted a plea deal for shooting Diamond Alvarez over 20 times. The judge sentenced Frank De Leon Jr. to 45 years in prison." At number 9 on the list, we got Randall Margraves. His 3 daughters were sexually abused by former USA Gymnastics Dr. Larry Nassar. Margraves, who had asked for 5 minutes alone with the man sentenced to 175 years in prison before trying to attack Nassar.
Have a chance to say something.
Go ahead, sir.
You son.
In a courtroom, we don't use profanity, but if you have some words that you would like to say, I would like to give you the opportunity to say them.
I would ask you to, as part of this sentencing, to grant me 5 minutes in a locked room with this demon.
I have
Would
a
you
feeling.
do that?
That is not how
Yes or
our.
no?
No, sir, I can't.
Would you
do
give me
that.
1 minute?
You know that I can't do that. That's not how our legal
Well, I'm
system.
gonna have to take
Oh!
Stay down. Press Morgan. I'll
Let me have it, son of a
Matt, get over here, Matthew. Hurry up.
I want that son.
Behind your back.
Give me 1 minute with that. What if this happened to you guys?
Not behave like that. No one can behave like this. I'm gonna make sure it's crystal clear.
You haven't lived through it, lady.
You cannot behave like that.
At number 8, we have Van Terry. His daughter Sherelle De Terry was killed by convicted sex offender Michael Madison. He was giving a victim impact statement in a Cleveland courtroom when he suddenly leaped toward the smirking killer to assault him. Madison was found guilty in the murders of Sherelle De Terry, Shatisha Sheely, and Angela Deskins. The judge gave him the death penalty. At number 7 is Delray Sanders. His sister was killed by murderer James Henderson. Sanders turned and faced Henderson directly during a hearing, then charged toward the killer, forcing court officers to intervene to hold him back. Henderson was found guilty for the murders of Jario Taylor, Lemon Bryant, Shaylona Williams, and Jario's mom, 41-year-old Sharita Johnson. Sharita also was pregnant when murdered. The judge sentenced Henderson to 5 life sentences. At number 6, we have a relative from the audience who ran at Peyton Gendron during his sentencing. Barbara Massey, sister of 72-year-old Catherine Massey, who was killed in the attack, was giving an emotional victim impact statement. As she was speaking, the relative standing next to her lunged toward Gendron, who was seated at the defense table.
I talk to Cat 4 times a day. My brother Ward goes up there and sit in the park where Cat likes to be. My son called Cat triple black because she was so proud of her heritage. My nephew said Cat was a saint among sinners. My sister Catherine Ashley was a great person. Cat didn't hurt anybody. None of their family did. You gonna come to our city and decide you don't like black people. Man, you don't know a damn thing about black people. We're human. We like our kids to go to good schools. We love our kids. We never go in no neighborhoods and take people out. Don't do it.
Gendron was convicted of killing 10 people in a racist attack in a Buffalo supermarket and was sentenced to life in prison on state charges in February 2023 after pleading guilty to 15 charges, including domestic terrorism motivated by hate, murder, and attempted murder. At number 5 on the list is Jerry Robertson. Robertson attacked his twin brother's killer Jeffrey Clark in a courtroom after the audio recording of his twin brother begging for his life was played.
Man, they gonna see you.
You hit him. Man, he killed. That's what the police are here for. They calls all that. I'm sorry. I am sorry.
Jeffrey Clark was found guilty of the fatal shooting of Jerry Robertson. Clark was sentenced to life in prison for first-degree murder. At number 4, a sentencing hearing for killer Lindy Lamont Jones Jr. ended not long after it started when the father of murder victim Willie Anwan Fields punched his son's confessed killer in the head.
Your Honor, I just want to let you know just what they took from me. They took away my only child. It's been so hard.
Sir, back off, sir. Back off, sir. Back off. He's your ass, Come on, beach man, what I done done? You know, man, what? Everybody got this.
Jones pleaded guilty to the murder of Willie Anwan Fields. Judge Roger Young sentenced Lindy Lamont Jones Jr. to 35 years in prison. At number 3, Father Dwayne Smith was reading aloud a victim statement during killer Clifford Thomas's sentencing. Thomas murdered Smith's daughter, 3-year-old Jamila Smith, who died of multiple blunt force trauma. Instead of reading the victim impact statement, Dwayne Smith ran over and punched the man responsible for his daughter's death. Clifford Thomas was found guilty and sentenced to 15 years for involuntary manslaughter and 1 to 2 years for resisting and obstructing a police officer. At number 2, we have a father who attacked his son's accused killer in a Cincinnati courtroom. Antonio Hughes lunged at defendant Deshaun Brown and punched him repeatedly. He was removed from court, charged with contempt, and ordered to serve 7 days in jail.
Base, can we get back up in 560 now?
Chill out, dude. Take him down. No, come with me.
Hughes was the father of 3-year-old Nilo Lattimore. Brown murdered Nilo's mother, Nitisha, and put Nilo into the Ohio River while he was still alive. The boy's body was never found. Brown was found guilty on all charges, including the counts of murder, and was given the death penalty. At number 1 on the list, we have Anthony Deese and Jerome Stewart. In June 2017, Dale Williams shot and killed their mother, Elizabeth Pledger, on Market Street in Youngstown, Ohio. Dale Williams' first sentencing had to be postponed when Pledger's sons attacked him in court. Dale Williams was found guilty of murder. Judge Maureen Sweeney sentenced Williams to 23 years to life. And that's all we got for this episode. Please leave a like, subscribe, and stay in tune for more videos. Peace out.